Dr. Sperrazza, and I'm going to be speaking to you guys about Franklin D. Roosevelt. What do you think about that? Franklin D. Roosevelt. One man grew up timid, without much confidence. Another man gave something for people to believe in. The first man never fit in while growing up. The second man led the country in times of great peril in a world war. The both men are one and the same. Both men are Franklin D. Roosevelt. Franklin D. Roosevelt, as a child, was born January 30th, 1882. Franklin had a very controlling mother. He wasn't able to go out and play a lot with other kids. He wasn't able to do things that normal children would be able to do. He had a mom that told him every little thing to do, and that she was the most important part of his life. He never played with kids his age. He never went outside and played. He always viewed adults as the people that he aspired to and the people that he needed to live up to. He was viewed as a very lonely man, a very lonely boy. Can you imagine a boy, a little kid, lonely with no friends? Because of that, he was able to hide his emotions very well. He used that as a scapegoat. He used that as a safety net. He didn't allow other people to see how he felt. He tried to become what adults wanted him to be. And his wife, Eleanor, was one of the victims of the way that he would hide his emotion. No matter what was going on in his life, FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt, gave off the impression that all was well. Moving on, FDR in politics. He adored Teddy Roosevelt, a prior president who soon to be related to him. Actually, I take that back. Teddy Roosevelt was his cousin. Teddy Roosevelt was actually his wife's cousin, and he viewed him as a man to aspire to as a president. He would go as far as getting even the same type of outfits, the same type of glasses that he wore. He wanted to be Teddy Roosevelt so bad that he tried to even look like him. Initially, FDR was a horrible speaker. Didn't know how to speak well, very short cuts in his work, the way that he would say things. He was not one with confidence. He wasn't someone that you would think as a leader. So with that, he found Louis Howe. Louis Howe was his campaign manager. Louis Howe would teach him how to speak. Louis Howe was a journalist who knew how to work politics. And with that, he gave FDR the courage and the ability to say whatever he needed to say, and to say it so that people would follow after him. After FDR had his speaking coach, he then had a very big, easy smile. These are one of his traits as a speaker that went very well. He had a big, easy smile. He made lots of eye contact. He made lots of eye contact with the people that he was talking to so that they could feel comfortable as to what he was saying and confident in what he was saying. He had lots of body movements. He wasn't a very stiff person that just sat there and talked. He was someone that would move around. He would engage. As his life became, as he got older and he had medical issues, the moving around lessened, but he still would talk with his hands. He still was very energetic, regardless of his limitations. So with that, going from a man who grew up timid, going from a boy who was lonely, going from a boy who had no confidence, moving up through politics, now as a president, we're going to talk about one of his most famous speeches, the infamous speech. December 8, 1941, after Pearl Harbor was bombed, he stood up before the country and delivered a powerful speech, very confident speech, and showed what needed to be said and rallied the troops behind him as he led the country into war. Some of the tactics that he used was he was very slow and deliberate. He didn't talk very fast, he didn't get really excited, he didn't show a lot of anxiety. Very calm and controlled and to the point. In a time that was with high anxiety, he was able to reel the people in, calm them down, and allow them to see a confident leader. He would build up with facts. He didn't just say, we need to go to war. He didn't just say, we have to attack. He built everything up, built a story so that they could follow him very well. He articulated well. He would give lots of pauses. And he wasn't scared. He gave a plan. He had a story. He had a very good intro, body, and conclusion. And he was able to relay this to the public in a way that they could picture it in their head, follow a leader with lots of confidence. So, in conclusion, FDR was able to move past his childhood issues of self-confidence. He had a desire to move up into the world and sought after people that he idolized. Not only did he seek their advice, but he followed in their steps. He also found people that would help teach him how to speak. He was a man who found his self-confidence and was able to utilize it to help him to become a stronger leader and an accomplished speaker. So we can all take a lesson from FDR. No matter where we come from, we can practice this and we can become confident speakers. Thank you very much.